So gentlemen, I'm recording this session. Okay, I'll record and put on the YouTube. If anybody have any problem, please let me know right now. Okay. See, gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you one picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe the picture very carefully. After that, you'll get 1 minute rather than some details. In details, you have to write number of characters you have seen in the picture. What's their age, mood, and gender. Age, what are you perceiving? Mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative, you can mark it as a minus, positive with the plus, and neutral with the O. And mood, then the gender part comes here. If you see any male, you can mark it as a male. If you see female, mark it as a F. If you fail to recognize the gender, you're not able to understand what is the gender of the particular character, you can mark it as a P. Then you'll get 3 minutes to write down your story. So total you'll get 4 minutes, 30 seconds to wind up your story. You're not supposed to describe the picture, you have to write the story around the picture. What has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, what could be the likely outcome of it. Okay, so total you get 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Once I ask you, please put your pen down, means you have to put your pen down. You're not supposed to write anything after that. Okay, all good, all set? Great.
Yes, sir.
Pen and paper, everyone. Make a proper box on the left side, write action part, and write nicely with a good handwriting. Okay? Okay, gentlemen, please put your pen down, everyone. Stop writing. Please stop writing. I'm giving you 1 minute. Go through your story properly. This time narration should be good. Make sure one thing very clear, okay? Go through your story properly, nicely. Okay, gentlemen, please. Please keep this beside or behind your back. Jitesh, today you have to be a leader, okay? I don't know how you will do it. Try to be a leader of the group. I don't know how you'll do it. I don't care also. Okay. So now the next part is that one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. Once the last person done with the story, you have to start your discussion. Right? And you have to discuss during, your discussion, and you have to come up with the common group story, and you have to select one leader who is going to narrate the group story. All clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first we'll go with the Ashutosh Dubey, second Gaurav, third Amol, 4 Yash, 5 Badal, 6 Prince, 7 Chitesh, 8 Satyam, 9 Sai Kumar, 10 Neeraj Singh. All clear? Anybody have any doubt? Okay, Ashutosh number 1, Gaurav number 2, Amol number 3, Yash number 4, Badal number 5, Prince Kumar number 6, Chitesh number 7, Satyam Shah number 8, Sai Kumar number 9, Neeraj number 10. Okay, Ashutosh, please start with Josh and energy. Okay, go.
Good evening, gentlemen. My story contains two characters. In one is male and mood is neutral and age is around 25 years old. And second is female whose age is around 23 years old and mood is negative. So the story goes like this: the Jack is an Indian Army officer who came back his home after a long duty. The, Suddenly one day, Jack found her sister under in the garden that she was crying. So Jack gone to her and asked her. Then she replied that she also want to join the Indian Army like him and want to become an army officer. But due to but her parents don't allow him because she is a female. So at last, Jack uh, make understand their parents to motivate and ask them to join the Indian Army, and she also teach the, the Jack also teach her how about the accent of Indian Army. Thank you.
Good morning. Good evening, gentlemen. The picture shown to us, I have perceived two characters. One is male and another is female. The male character age is 22 and the female character's age is 23. And the male is in the neutral mood and female is the active mood. And the action of my story is importance of education. And my story goes like Rahul was living with his parents in a small village while he was studying in a college. While he was coming back to his college, he came to know that his sister was crying. He wanted to know the reason, and he inquired that she wanted to do pursue MBA after the plus two, after the graduation, but her parents were forcing her to marry. So he felt very sad, and he with his sister talk to parents and also tells parents about the importance of education in their life, and also tells about the women empowerment, and also gave the example of Saina Nehwal, etc. And felt and after hearing that, parents feeling very good, and in the last they agreed for the pursuing MBA for her sister. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I pursue two characters. One character of male whose age is between 20 to 25, and another character is female whose age is between about 25 to 27. Male is in positive mood. My main character is Ramesh, who was passing by a garden. He sees that a lady was crying. So he asked to lady for the problem. The lady tells that he has lost his son named Rahul. So the Ramesh contacts guards of garden to search for the child. Finally, the child came to be found where he was playing with his friends. So Ramesh tells lady to take care of the child. The lady becomes happy. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. I have perceived a male character and a female character in my story. The age of male character is about 28 years old, and the age of female character is 26 years old. The mood of the male character is positive, while the mood of the female character is negative. My story is about Neha. Neha was a girl from a college. After his graduation, she joined a bank and worked there. But during his work, she got very tired due to the busy schedule of the bank, and and she began to feel uneasy in his working days. One day in the lunch break, she became sad after thinking about his sickness. Then his friend Rahul came to her and asked about the problem. Then Neha said to him that she is feeling like sick and low in energy in working. Then Rahul suggested him to wake up early in the morning, go for a walk, do some yoga, pranayam, and Surya Namaskar, and some light exercises for the day, and having a good breakfast for the day. After that, after all these, Neha tried this. his Neha tried these all things, and in a week she began to see improvement in her health, and she started doing her job very well. Thank you.
Good morning, gentlemen. From the picture, I perceive two characters. One is male, another is female. The age criteria of male is 24 and the female is 25. Male is in good positive mood and female is in negative mood. In my story, the main character is Ravi, who lived in Delhi at Shadra. After completing his graduation in English honors, he's preparing for his higher education PhD in English. So he and his batchmate Shakshi start preparation for it. For this, he takes he's starting his first he search some knowledge from the YouTube. He also studying from his previous notes, and he also takes some help from his professors, and he also joined a online classes batch for their further preparation. He analyzed his mistakes and rectify itself. Ravi successfully cleared his DU entrance exam, but his batchmate Shakshi, he didn't able to clarify, he doesn't able to qualify the exam. So he decided to help the Sakshi. He gives his note to her. He also monitor her activity. He also provide him a timetable to follow, and he also advised him to give proper mock test and analyze himself and rectify according to it. Finally, the Shakshi also able to qualify the exam, and they both pursuing their higher education. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceived here two characters. One is male of 22 years and in positive mode. Another is female of 22 years and in negative mode. Samir is a college going student and studying in RTU Kota. One day, while from college to his home, he saw Ridhima, which is who is very upset and depressed and crying. So he asked her what happened. Ridhima told her that she was failed in first semester and was very upset and don't know how to deal with her parents and overcome the situation. So Samir first of all calmed her, pampered her, and tell her that he will help him in his studies. Then he advised her to make small steps to follow her so make small steps so that she can complete her big goal, and tell about that properly make notes and other and give exams regularly. So after studying for 6 months and practicing a lot, she finally passed her exam and thanked Samir. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. My story contains two characters. One is Vijay and his sister Kavya. So Vijay is in positive mode and his sister Kavya is in negative mode. The action is about giving motivation to her sister to get good marks in her 12th board exams. One day, Vijay, who is returning from his college to home, he saw his sister. She is very sad, standing under a tree near their home. Um, so Kavya explained what happened to her, that she can't score good marks in her half yearly exam, so she feels very demotivated. So Vijay also shared his experience that he also came across such obstacles and demotivations, and he shared his experience and also given her many assistance to score more marks. So while taking her brother's advice, she also performed well in the board exam, and finally she scored good marks in the exam. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive two characters from this picture. One is male, 17 years old. Other is female, 16 years old. And my action of this story is motivation. Sudhir was a 11th standard student, 11th class student in a school, and he was brilliant in his studies. And after 1 year, after 1 year, he got the best performer of the year in his class. And after the result, he saw that Sunita, which was his classmate, was crying outside. He approached her and asked her that why are you crying. She said she got a second position in the class, and I worked so hard, but I wasn't able to be the best performer. He said our difference is only 3 marks. The marks doesn't matter here. That you were also one of the best performance in my eye. So
Good evening, guys. Actually, I perceive two characters in the picture. One is male, around the age of 20 years, and another is female, around the age of 18 years in negative mode. Action of my story is failure is first step for success. Actually, he is Rakesh and her sister, talking to her sister, Neetu. Neetu is a girl studying 12th standard who is good at academics, but unfortunately she got failed in one subject. After knowing that, she is crying and worrying about her academics. So her brother motivating her and motivating her and encouraging her and motivated her and encouraged her and asked and told her that failure is a first step for success. You don't discourage and move on to forward. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So I perceive two characters in the picture. My first character is male of age around 22 years of age, and the second character is of age female. Age is around 24 years, and both are in positive mood. So my action of my story was like the girl and boy, the Raju and Nandini, both are brother and sister, and they are standing under a tree in a park and talking to each other with on some topic. So the Raju who was attempting service selection board SSB for several times around 10th attempt he have made, but he has not cleared this in 10 attempt. But after 10th attempt, in 11th attempt he got selected in SSB, and his SSB was in the same city Bhopal, as in the same city his sister is also doing PhD in electrical engineering from NIT Bhopal. So after got selected from SSB, he and after DV document verification, he just rushed to his sister's hostel, and he didn't allowed in the hostel because the hostel was a girls' hostel. So he called her sister in the park and told her the good news about that. So after hearing this news, his sister got so emotional that she started weeping, and after that he told her about the next procedure, what is going to happen about the medicals and merits, and he finally joined Indian Army. Thank you.
So, gentlemen, after listening all our story, I think that we all made a story on academics.
The
because
theme
all
can
our
be
And the common
motivating
point is
the theme can be motivating
sisters.
Theme or the sole theme.
the girl.
I think
Gentlemen,
After hearing all story, most of us
I
make
think
a
the
story on academics.
story
So
Someone is
they can be
preparing
college going
negative
students. They
so
both can be
we
college
can
going
conclude that the
students.
I
character
agree.
is
They
suffering
can
from
be a
from
classmate or
failed in
college
like
mate.
missing her
That
so
I
we
agree
can
with him.
conclude that the
gentlemen,
main
the scenario
character
of
is
the
trying to
the
search
scenario
the
of the
child
We can-
the
lady.
scenario of the picture was a village theme. It was a village theme because there was trees in the back, both of the girls and boys.
Crying of a
So that
Yeah, I agree
it
with
was
you,
a
Gaurav.
village
The
theme.
trees
Gentlemen,
can
I
be
think the
a
story.
path.
I
But
think
there are
the female
Partially agree
character
with
is
Gaurav.
trying
We
It
can
was,
frame the
but
story
there was a
around.
Gentlemen,
path.
I
We
think
can
story
There
can
was a
be the
pathway
the
that is visible in the
guys. We can
park.
frame the story around academics and motivating.
only because of
yes,
we
getting
can
less
We
frame
can
the
frame the story
motivating
around
academic and
academics
motivating.
motivation.
and plus
Motivating is
so
good.
we can conclude
Okay,
that the
gentlemen,
female
we,
character
we can
is
also
most
say
of
can be
He is
classmates.
we
crying.
can do that,
Classmates
that
or
there is a
teammates.
girl who got
double sister and
who got less mark in first year, but she after
I don't think that
after watching her result, she became sad, and then her
And the
friend
boy is trying to
suggested
motivate
I
him.
her.
don't
Yes,
think
the
that.
boy,
gentlemen, I think the
yes,
story
Because
the
can
boy
be
is trying to
I,
motivate
yes,
her
I,
in
I,
crying
part,
in the
I
next year,
partially
in
agree
the
with
next
you,
year.
but
We can
she
consider
didn't
them
Not
started
both.
because of
weeping in
getting
the
less
The
school
boy
marks.
tell
itself.
him the
She weep in
strategy
the
to
gentlemen,
house.
I
A
think the
major
story
issue.
can be the
that
boy and
she
another
can
sister
achieve
will
her
and plus the
achieve her goal and
the
pass the
brother is
semester.
Yeah, we can consider
If
that
the
they
boy
are
was
both
telling
are
something
friends
to her
in our
sister.
same batch. The as you said that is the girl is not
Yes, brother.
gain good marks in
I
first
do
year.
see that.
So
I
so
seriously,
that
but I
boy
need to
tried
Consider them
so
as
that boy
friends
see
take
or
a
that
brothers.
it's clear
responsibility to
that the
help
female
her
character
in the
is
year.
suffering
The
from a
step
weak
can be
confidence,
she can make proper
and
notes,
as seen
follow the
is created
follow
in the
Yeah,
teachers.
we
picture,
can include the
we can
point that
conclude
he
that the
helped
male
him to
And
character
also,
is
take
we can
mentally
also
suffering
add the point where the
according to
boy
me.
helped her
The
to
college
solving her
friend aspect
doubts.
can be included.
The boy
We
helped
can
her to
include that
in solving her
And
how
doubts.
male character helped
she should
the female
give
character and
the
how
boy
he
also
motivated
helped
her.
According to
providing
the
the
picture,
notes
the
to
boy
her,
was
and
telling
he
something.
also
Yes,
helped him to
providing notes
practicing
and
the
clearing her
questions in the
doubts.
extra time they
Seeing
have
from the picture,
after
Yeah,
the
I
according
after
to the
the
picture, the
period
boy
of
was
I
telling
agree.
something
I
to the
agree,
girl,
gentlemen. But
noticing the
and
but I
he was
solve a
motivating to the
problem.
girl.
first he
Okay,
gentlemen, I
gentlemen,
motivated
think
the
we
the
girl,
can
boy
okay, the
add
story
that.
is
he
here
As
now.
the
provided
male
the
Okay,
notes
character
to
gentlemen,
his
is
let
friend.
me
First of
conclude.
all, the
Yes,
boy
yes,
boy met
yes,
the
gentlemen,
girl.
let
Then
me
Girl are
how
conclude the
good
both
the
of
point.
outcome
gender
that
gentlemen, I
class.
after
think the
1
story
year
can
There
be
is
he
a
got
girl who
The
got
boy
less
good
marks
marks
in
motivating
first
her.
year.
gentlemen, I think
Then
because of the
after
motivation,
watching her
because
result,
he
the
got the
boy,
good
a boy,
marks
they are
in the
friend,
result.
is
yes,
motivating her to
And
do
how
more hard
the
work in
male
studies
character
and
boy
helped
to
and
find
motivated
out
her
her
that
to
girl
problem,
make the
was
her
study.
sister.
It is
mistakes
not
that she made
realistic
in
that the
first year.
lady is
So,
coming only
gentlemen,
to
according to
academic
the
And he
picture,
also
exams.
and
helped him to
After
according
rectify
that,
to
his
It is
he
mistakes.
not
helped
realistic.
the girl
No, gentlemen, I
in
think
like
the
And at
doubt
last, the
solving.
girl
yeah,
attend
just
the
just
exam and
we
passed
have to
and cleared
conclude
her
the story.
exam.
So they both were
yeah, yes,
sister and brother.
Yes, we
I
can
agree.
They
conclude.
can be
We
classmates.
can
I
I think
agree.
treat
Yeah,
them
I
as sister
agree
and
with you,
brother
but
or classmates.
classmates
We
Gentlemen,
in
are
time is
college
going
agreeing
on, so
on
we
can
I
have to
know
be
come to
that
an
they
end.
are
See,
strangers to
most
one
I
another.
think
most of us are
considerable.
going
I
with
think
their
most of us
classmates.
are agreeing with the batchmates that they are friend
Classmates,
of a
yes, batchmates. Yes,
classmates.
Badal,
Yeah, I
I'm also
agree
agreeing
with you,
with
Okay,
you.
we
Badal.
I
can go
agree.
with any
We,
one of the
Okay.
okay.
classmates or
gentlemen,
either
Okay,
time is
so we have
going on.
decided
Okay,
I
that
think
they both are
classmates is
gentlemen.
batchmates.
better.
So,
So
gentlemen,
the
can I
first thing is
conclude
they
the
are both
story?
batchmates.
Gentlemen,
And
Because
there
because
is there was
The
a girl
second thing
named
they are
Neha,
discussing on
and
they
academics.
could be at
she
home.
got less marks in first year. Then she became very
yes,
sad after watching her result.
and the boy
Then
was motivating
then
the
boy
girl.
of his
Was
class
motivating
I
came
her.
to
agree with
her
you, Yash,
and asked about
Motivating
the
but
her.
problem.
No,
Then
it
the
is
girl
not real.
say her
And
problems to
yes,
the boy,
I
and the boy
yes, yes,
helped her
yeah, I
to
agree with
in
you, Yash.
solving her
And
First
doubts.
thing
yes,
is
he
Girl
helped
is
her and
trying only to
motivated her.
getting
we have
Also
And
marks.
I
decided
give
that
her
the
agree
notes.
first
with
thing is
you
that they both
and
are
how he
Excuse me,
batchmates. The
gentlemen. I
motivated
second
think
her
thing
the
is
time is
that
to
going
they are
on, so we
discussing
have to
about
conclude some
academics,
common points.
and the third things are
Yeah, we can
that
add some
they
more
are
activity
discussing
Yes,
that
and
like
motivating.
that he
We can
helped him in
Motivation.
his
Motivation
extra
can be the
we
time.
one
we
aspect.
we
Motivation can be
we
the
can
one
add
aspect
one
by
more
that
see
boy.
point.
at the end
okay,
how
okay,
she got the
gentlemen. So
good
we have
marks in
decided
first
the
year.
thing
Final
and the
conclusion can be
story.
the girl
So after
performed
that,
well.
Okay,
we have
We can
decided
add
story
one
is
more point.
simple.
The
There
boy
are
he
has
4
to.
to
scored good
5
marks.
Gentlemen,
points
I
we
Yeah,
think
can
the
and we
story
can
conclude,
also
and
is
conclude
everyone is
at the
telling.
last
Okay,
that
okay.
outcome of
Yes,
Everyone.
how she got
gentlemen.
Simply, we
motivated
can
Guys,
and
let us
get the good
let us
marks in
select a
next
common
year.
points of
First of
our
Excuse
all,
me,
they
gentlemen.
both are college going
Excuse me,
students.
gentlemen.
child
Secondly,
has missed
The
both
Can
college
are
I say
going
class.
something?
student, the
And
first
4
thing
girl
is
years
is
that
Yeah, they
they are
were both
committed.
yes, gentlemen.
college
So
going
second
students.
point we
and
can
let's
the
not
conclude is
waste our time
Going
and
up.
discuss
she failed in
again
academics.
and again.
We
We
can
have to
And
also add a
discuss
according to
point
about
the
the
that the
picture,
later.
girl is
Yes.
financially weak. He also helped him financially to provide the notes
yeah,
to the girl.
Okay.
We can also
you
add this
Yes,
point.
So
I
Yes,
it
agree.
can be
if
added.
I
you
We
agree.
can add they
if
are
the
Gentlemen,
gentleman you
financially.
agree
He
with it.
the
helped
time is
in
going
notes
up.
and motivated
Yeah,
her
yeah. We can also
emotionally.
add that they
Gentlemen,
are
time is going
financially.
up, so
He
we
was
should conclude
financially
some
And
weak.
common
we
points.
can also add that they
the
have the same
outcome can
age,
be that
same age
how she
criteria because
how
they
she
were the
became-
batchmates.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
they
the
were
man
at that
time is
age.
going
Clear
on, they are
with the
back
story.
to
then
some
their
common
age
point.
will be about
Okay, so
around
the girl
we
is
can
And
conclude
after
good
the
in
hard
math,
work
in
and the
first year.
dedication, the
outcome
girl
that
She is
was
also
able
from
to
he got the
perform
he
very
got the
well
good
in the
marks
exam,
after the
and he
motivation.
will got
What
very
can be
good
the
marks in
motive
his
of that?
second
She
year.
got the
And
good marks
financially and
after the motivation.
and in
How
studies
she
too.
got the good
thing is
The
that
boy
they
marks
are
helped
after the
her
batchmates.
motivation.
in financially
This
and
can be
in
outcome.
her studies too.
Yeah.
And with the help
Okay.
of the boy, the girl got
Yeah,
more
I
marks
agree
in
with
Gentlemen,
second
I
year
think
and
the
she
time
topped the
is going
college
up.
in
why
third
won't
year,
she
final year.
final
Guys,
common cannot be
And
We
he
can
thanks
also
to
the point that
the main
we can
character.
taught
we
some
can say
subjects, some
he
important
provided him
topics
emotional
to the
and
girls for the next
note
semester.
help.
If
Yeah,
you
we
all
can
are
also add
agree.
a point
Yes,
that he
yes,
is
I have
also
to
very
agree
weak
in
in
good to
maths,
know
a particular
because of
maths
some
subject.
major
So
issue.
then that
And the
boy
male
help him
character is
The
to
boy
required
taught-
solve
professor
the
to solve the
We can
mathematical
see
questions.
the whole
Okay,
Specifically.
okay,
Yes,
gentlemen,
I agree.
Gentlemen,
gentlemen. So our story has been
Gentlemen, the
decided.
time is going up,
Let's
so I
discuss
think we
about
should
the
discuss some
and
common
leader,
points.
we can
gentlemen.
also conclude the outcome.
Yes,
How
yes.
Yeah,
how
we
she
can
got the
also
good marks.
Let's
include
perform next.
After
I
the
Then the outcome will be that
The
the
outcome
girl
will
got
carry
very good
some
marks in
points.
what's the
second
good
and
mark?
final year.
outcome should be
Finally,
because
It
Yeah.
was the
good
fact
And
marks.
that
then from there she got a very
after
good
6
placement
months
too.
of proper learning and
Guys,
practice.
finally,
boy was-
Yeah,
finally,
she got a good
let us
placement
conclude the
too.
story.
Gentlemen, I
She
think
Guys,
she
let us
got very
conclude the
good marks
story.
in her final exams and she got very
Yeah,
their
she
Good
got
placement
from
in a
their
good
what is
college.
the
company.
because of
One
her
Yes.
second,
After
one
that, he
second.
thanked
tuition
the main
was
character.
cleared
Only
She
one
was
the second
thankful to
slide.
him
Gentlemen,
and
let's
she was
discuss
thankful
about
and
the
grateful
leader.
to him.
So
Yes,
see,
Yeah, I
the
think
previous
time
student
is
back
time
all the
because of
I
exams,
think
she
the
is
student
suffering
exams
from a
get cleared
major
all the
problem.
previous backs.
Gentlemen,
Okay, let us
and in
conclude.
the last C conclude.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
gentlemen, let's
this
discuss
time
about the
let
leader.
let
Because of
Gaurav speak,
because
gentlemen.
of the
the
brother,
beginning,
because of
action,
the
and
batchmate.
the outcome.
I think Sir
Let's
said
all
Ashutosh
focus
has
on
to
the
be leader.
beginning, action, and
Okay.
The outcome
no.
has been decided that the girl
Can
got
I?
very good
He
marks
got
in
a best
final exam,
placement in best
and she
company
got
and he
the
thanked
best
the
play. Yes,
boy.
yes, Badal. She got good marks and
I'm
good
just saying
placement
to
too.
include all
Also,
these
we
three points at the
can
He,
time
after that, he also
not to
gets
be
some
we
financially
can add
stable.
action of our story as failure is the first step for
Okay,
success.
gentlemen, please stop it, everyone.
Okay, I agree.
as a
Okay,
motivation.
gentlemen, please stop it. Okay, now tell me who's your group leader. Going to give the group story.
Can I conclude today with
All agree with the
all your
prince?
permission?
Yes, I agree, sir.
Yes, sir, I agree with Prince.
Yes,
Fine,
All
sir.
agree with the all agree with the prince?
Sir, I would like to lead the team, sir, today.
I want to nominate Amol, sir.
I also, Sir Amol.
Who nominating prince? Okay, prince one. Any other for prince? Okay, who nominating Amol? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next. 4, yeah, okay. Next.
I want
Saigama,
to
to whom we are
nominate Yash.
nominating? Prince or Amol? Whom?
Actually, I would like to nominate yes, sir.
Yeah, I also, sir.
But most of the people go for Amul or Prince.
Tell me one group leader. What you guys were discussing? You can't even decide who is your leader.
Amul, sir. Amul. Okay.
Okay, all agree with Amol? Who all are agree? Please raise
Yes,
your hand.
I agree, sir.
Okay, Amol, finish your story in next 1 minute. Start.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen, for giving me this opportunity. Sir, shall I?
Please.
So, from all stories, we can conclude that the characters are batchmate, and the lady is in negative mood because she is getting less marks. So she is crying, and the male character is try to convince that she can do better in next exam, and in this way she get motivated and gets more marks in next exam. Thank you.
बस हो गया तुम्हारा इतना तुमने पूरी स्टोरी भी नहीं बोली ठीक से. It was a story or group story,
Sir, my
guys?
story is contracted to all.
It was group story or group story?
It is
It
a
was
group
group story, sir, but my story is
It was a
different
group
from
story,
the
but
others.
he didn't conclude that points we have added.
So he lacks
What the
many
fuck,
points.
man? इतना भी fast नहीं
This-
होता है, ठीक है? Okay, rejoin from the same link again. Fast, everyone. Same link.